Dealing with a very mid setup here, but I think we can make it work. This chair is really squeaky. Greetings and salutations, everybody. This video is a little bit different than what you're probably used to, and it's actually more special than you realize. I am currently in what looks like a new location, but as a matter of fact, it is an old location that many of you might seem to find familiar. You may notice the wall color is a little different, and maybe the echo sounds the same, and I am sitting right where I used to about 2 years ago, where I began this channel. That's right. I sat right here in this very spot, facing this wall, and I started this YouTube channel that you see and that you enjoy so much in this very room, this very space. I actually grew up in this room. I've lived here. This is the house that I lived in for 20 plus years, and I began a lot of things. One of the things that I started was I discovered the fandom in this room. I started this YouTube channel, like I mentioned. I met a lot of friends online in this very room. I got to make beautiful connections that I will never forget in this room. I made some of the best videos that I've ever made in my life in this room. And this is the same room that I came home to when I was born. It's the same room that I grew up in. It was my space. It was my hideaway, my getaway to a new dimension, a new place, a new... It was my escape. It was my comfort zone. It was a place that I could go and express myself. It's honestly a little bit emotional. And here I am right now with a very, very backup setup. I'm literally recording this on my phone, and I have another device with the flashlight on pointed at me. That's why I look like this. And I brought this back. I brought my fursuit home, where I grew up, intentionally. And I brought this very easy setup intentionally, for one reason and one reason only. I talk a lot about the Latin phrase that you hear me say a lot and you see on this channel frequently, sic Parvis Magna, which to those of you who are new or have never heard before, it is Latin for greatness from small beginnings. And I'm here to show that to you now. This room that I'm sitting in right now, that I've returned to, this space that I have come back to, only for the holidays, but be it a short amount of time, it's still very relevant. This right here that you see was my small beginnings. And at the beginning, at the start, I didn't know what was going to happen. I did not have any idea or even fathom the magnitude and the adventure and the absolute joy that I would be experiencing in only a few years' time. This room and me making this video right now is a reminder to me, and hopefully it's a message that I can convey to all of you, that really, truly, no matter where you came from, never forget it. Never forget those who started you out, who stood by you from the beginning. Never forget those places that you've been when you got started. compared to where you are now, it's way different. And I'm willing to bet it's a lot better than it used to be. I just wanted to make this little video to just show that I'm not gonna forget. I will never forget the day that I sat in this very room and I had family members over here and family members over here, like sleeping in between on both sides. And I had to sometimes be very quiet, like I am right now. I have to be quiet because it's late at night and people are sleeping. And I remember where I came from, and I will never forget it. And I want to make this a dedication video, bringing in the new year with grace and with wholesome love and remembrance. This was the beginning. And where we are now with this channel and in life, my life is way different than it used to be even a few years ago. Me being here, I could never trade it for the world. And I just want you to know that coming back here has brought a wave of nostalgia and just, it's really humbling. It is so humbling to see again and to be in this space again and to stay in this space again, and all the memories that are flooding back right now, just the many hours of work and the many hours of just like sitting and brainstorming ideas and researching and just having fun with friends and creation, and just does something to you. It really does. To 2024, let's remember our pasts. Let's remember where we began. Let's remember always that we do not have to feel left behind, that where we came from compared to now, it was meant to be. It was for a reason, and anything is possible. So I hope you all enjoyed that. I hope you all enjoyed my gushing over this, nostalgia trip that I've been going down. And I just want to wish you all a safe, healthy, and most importantly, creative and just absolutely different in the best ways possible 2024. When we look back on this year, we see a lot of highlights and lowlights, but now we can look forward to the new year and we can say with confidence, I did it, and I'm not done yet. Here's to 2024. I love you all. Thank you for indulging me in this adventure. And yeah, just being back here, I'll never forget. I will never forget where it all started. I love you all. Have a happy new year. Here's to 2024. Here's to new beginnings. And let us not forget our own beginnings. Bye. 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 Love you.